The Prodigal Son returns home. Bible story. About 8 minutes. Long ago, there was a wealthy man who had 2 sons. One day, the younger son came to his father and said, "Father, give me my share of the inheritance." This request broke the father's heart, but he agreed and divided his property between his 2 sons. A few days later, the younger son gathered everything he had and traveled to a distant country. There, he lived a wild and reckless life. He spent all his money on parties, pleasure, and temporary friends. At first, life seemed exciting. He had money, popularity, and freedom. But eventually, every coin was gone. Then a severe famine struck the land. Food became scarce, and the young man found himself starving and alone. The friends who had surrounded him disappeared. No one was there to help him. Desperate for survival, he took a job feeding pigs. Day after day, he watched the pigs eat while he remained hungry. He became so desperate that he wished he could eat the food given to the pigs. One day, sitting alone and broken, he began to think. He said to himself, "How many of my father's servants have food to spare, and here I am dying of hunger. I will go back to my father and say, 'Father, I have sinned against heaven and against you. I am no longer worthy to be called your son. Please treat me like one of your servants.'" With tears in his eyes, he began the long journey home. As he walked, he wondered what his father would say. Would he be angry? Would he reject him? Would he even allow him to come back? But something incredible happened. While he was still far away, his father saw him coming. Every day since his son had left, the father had been watching and waiting. The moment he recognized his son, he ran toward him. The son was dirty, weak, and ashamed. Yet his father threw his arms around him and kissed him. The young man began his prepared speech. "Father, I have sinned against heaven and against you. I am no longer worthy to be called your son." But before he could finish, his father called to the servants. "Quick, bring the best robe and put it on him. Put a ring on his finger and sandals on his feet. Bring the fattened calf and prepare a feast. Let us celebrate. For this son of mine was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is found." The house filled with music, joy, and celebration. The lost son had come home. Meanwhile, the older brother was working in the field. As he returned, he heard music and dancing. When he learned that his younger brother had returned, he became angry. He refused to join the celebration. His father came outside and pleaded with him. But the older brother said, "I have served you faithfully for many years and never disobeyed you. Yet you never threw a party for me. But when this son of yours comes back, after wasting your money, you celebrate him." The father looked at him with love and replied, "My son, you are always with me, and everything I have is yours. But we had to celebrate because your brother was dead and is alive again. He was lost, and now he is found." This story teaches us something powerful. No matter how far we wander, God's love never stops chasing us. No matter how many mistakes we make, God is ready to forgive us when we return to Him. Like the father in this story, God waits with open arms for every person who comes back to Him. Ending message. If you feel far from God today, remember this: it is never too late to come home. God's mercy is greater than your past, and His love is stronger than